Okay, so understanding of Bitcoin was super important, and that's a parent for crypto, as we know. So now we'll look at the swing coins, and let's understand what they're doing and the relative strength, as we do usually. And as not all 15 coins are in great shape at this moment, because some of them are still weak, some of them are really good, making progress, some of them are showing some sign. So that's what I do in each week, that I try to highlight that which one are not ready. When I say not ready means they are continue with the downtrend, or there is no real or good bounce. So that's one category, and the second category is where it's changing the status to and becoming some and making some positive move. And the third one is already made positive move and continue with that positive move. So I'd always try to put these coins into these three broader category. Of course, the levels are in front of you, and none of the coins have crossed the green level, right? However, it is important that if we categorize all these 15 coins to three categories, then I think it is easier for you to understand what they're doing. And when you do every week, then you can track the progress very effectively. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm not focusing on patterns, because I focus the patterns more on BTC. I'm not focusing patterns on alt, because then it will be too much. Uh, because ultimately what is important is the health of these altcoins, swing coins. That is more important. And transition is important, that which one was good and becoming weak, which one was weak and becoming stronger, which one got strong already is stronger and continue to be strong. So I think this kind of categorization is important than just talking about patterns and all, because uh, of course I whenever I see something good, I highlight it, like inverted head and shoulder or some trend line and so on. But I think the focus should be on the health, and the focus should be on the levels, I believe. um, Otherwise, I covered the patterns often in uh, Bitcoin. So that's the thing. Otherwise, in fact, most of the coins have the same pattern, to be honest. Most of the coins. Mm. So let's look at APT. APT is still weak. It's still below this orange line. So it's still weak. We could little do the adjustment now, fine tuning, without any compromise. Yeah. But yeah, still it's below this. So I think we can simply ignore it until it breaks above certain level, right? So there's nothing I need to talk more about. BCH is one of the strongest. This was the pattern, and I would like it to follow this pattern. As you could see, actually, this is a low, then the recovery. This is more like a midpoint, and then this is downside, and then the upside. So starting next week. So not necessarily touch this one. This is just for illustration. This could be like this, and then goes up like this, right? So this is just for visualization that there is some kind of retest, and the retest could be deeper. That's not important. Point is, it's in retest, and then after retest is complete, it will try to break above and then go for RM and so on. So BCH is one of the strongest at this moment. Strongest, one of the strongest. BNB is still nothing. So like APT kind of category, it's not crashing, but it's doing nothing. It's the same thing. So nothing more to add. Doge is the same thing. Nothing more to add. Still below this orange line. Still like you see zigzag, tick, 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 tick. Nothing. So what should I add? Nothing to add. Especially it's flat, right? Uh, so nothing more to add. Nothing additional, I would say. But to say just, okay, it's holding up. Ethereum broke this one, which I indicated it could break, because when I saw this one, it is not a it was looking for further move down, because that's a sign that it doesn't want to go up right away. So again, this line is just for reference, and these lines are not reliable lines. It's just, for picturization. Like, I'll tell you why. For example, if you can draw a line from here as well, and then still it's a trend line. When you draw, this is not a broken line. Of course, this is still valid line. So you see, if I draw with this angle, 14 degree, then this is my range. If I draw with this angle, this white line, you see, this is my angle, then you can say this is range. So this lines, this is a valid line. This is also valid line. See, in fact, if you can also draw from the closing, and this is also valid line, whatever. Yeah. The point is, it has broken this white line, fine, but that's just for visualization. We're not removing it. That was an immediate line. You can say this was an immediate line. This is more conservative line. That's how you can put it. This is a range. Anyways, that's for just understanding that this line doesn't mean it's like done deal or broken or something. No, S1 is important. I would say the S1 is intact, so it's still good. So ETH, simple, we can say it's holding up. There's nothing much. There's still a consolidation zone, right? If you look at this lows, still in a range. So nothing charming, but holding up. FET is also, if you look at big picture, this is a range. This is upper range, this is a lower range, and it has been moving sideways. So it is boring, doing nothing, of course, but what can we do? Yeah. So still positive in a way, because it's still here, not here. So that's positive. FIL is again back to this level. See, it's not able to move and keep up. So that it definitely weak at this moment. Nothing great about it, unless it breaks above level 1, and we would like ultimately to be above 5. However, since it's not broken below this one, I will say, okay, it's like APT or BNB, similarly, just holding up. FDM, same thing. I don't need to spend time, or you need to. So you might say, then what will I do? Point is, on a big scale, larger scale, you cannot do much. What can we do? Uh, However, some coins are making progress, like Link coin made progress in last few weeks, which I had highlighted. Matic is not making any progress, but we can see this pattern. If this bounces and breaks above this, then level A is doable, provided it holds up. So you see how many times it's be supported. So if this level is broken above 0.6 plus, then this is doable, and so on. So, but in reality, it is still going down, but it's holding up that way. In whether Link is actually trying to break apart, there were so many attempts. But when you look at a big picture, this is a range, actually, the higher range and the lower range. So this consolidation happening for months and months. But it is getting positive. So that's why we had added, right? And so this is one of the strongest coins. RNDR is the strongest coin among the list. And you look at the progress, unlike some coins which are like hovering near the support, it is now moving up, right? This week is little red, but this coin is crazy. It makes big moves. But this is good. So this is number one in the list. Still number one in the list. So it's not that there's nothing good. So this is good one. Are you any retraced, as I said, but now it is now bouncing. So this is good sign. still candle is red, but look at this progress. It's moving away. So we have to give some more time, and then we'll see how it does. SOL retraced, but not much. So this is still good. Making progress. As you could see, it's far from this line. Compared to Ethereum tried to break below these. Remember, SOL is stronger. So if you look at SOL is stronger than Ethereum, you can easily rank once you understand this one. This is giving a little tough time. There was a good bounce, but rejected, but it's holding up. This will die only if it breaks below S3 or orange line. So this is still tough, going tough, but not a threat. And fine. XRP, it touched the orange line again. See this? So again, you can say that this is a range, upper, and then this is a range. But yeah, holding up, boring, yes, it's holding up. So this is a swing coin. As I said, ultimately BTC is the key for everything. If BTC goes up and goes for 29K, 30K range, then you'll see significant improvement in these coins, significant improvements. So until that happens, I think this is a situation. But as I mentioned, some of the coins like SOL, RNDR are making progress. Not all of them for sure, but some of them, yes. And RUNE now is indicating upside move, and the BCH is indicating upside move. FIL was a little better last week, I think. So some of the coins are improving. LINK link coin is getting better. In fact, it is still good. So you see, and the rest of the coins are still under pressure, like Doge, APT, BNB, those coins, and some other rest of the coins, I would say, they're under pressure. But things could change if the BTC changes. That's the situation for the swing coins. Feel free to ask me more. I think that's it and this part of the session. Thanks, everyone.